So who can tell me the
Can
minimum
I?
daily wages set for a skilled worker and a non-skilled worker? Yes, Alan.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the minimum wages the minimum wages set were rupees 338.5 to rupees 353.52 per day to semi-skilled laborers, and to the skilled ones there was 368.5 to 383.
Okay. Yes, approximately this much. But what about the unskilled worker? Did anyone find about unskilled worker? If there is any unskilled worker who does not know anything, who doesn't know any work, but still is going to any shop just for helping or doing any work, any kind of loading or carrying something sort of, but unskilled worker. So then what is the minimum daily wage set for that unskilled worker? Did anyone find out?
Ma'am, it was, I guess it
Ma-
was changed in June 1, 2020. There was a change. So, ma'am, according to that, that something 421 rupees point some paise. I don't remember
For
that,
that
but
is for
that
skilled
was changed
worker.
in June.
That is for skilled worker.
Excuse ma'am.
Unskilled worker.
Excuse ma'am.
Yes, yes, sir.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, for unskilled workers, the minimum monthly wage in Punjab was increased to 877.8776
Approximately, yes,
to
15.
$9,178,
You can say
and they
it
get
is,
a job.
okay, yes, tell.
Ma'am, they, and for unskilled they get a contract for 6 months.
Okay,
Ma'am,
fine.
from 9,000 something it is.
9,000
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
sixth
nine.
month. 6th month.
for 6 months. Okay, yes.
Ma'am, yes.
Okay, so approximately it is 1500 per month for unskilled worker. So if you divide it, that becomes 50 per day. Okay, so for any unskilled worker, it is minimum daily wages rupees 50 approximately, near about you can say, and that further depends upon the employer or on the owner under whom that person is working. So that depends on her that how much he wants to give. Much or less, little of a little bit amount can vary depending on the owner. Fine. So 50 per day for unskilled worker, and for skilled worker around 400 rupees you can say per day. Okay, so this is the minimum daily wage. You can say that nobody can deny to give below than this for skilled and for unskilled worker. Right? And then I told you to find out that who is the Labor Minister of India.
Santosh
Ma'am,
Kumar
can
Gangwar.
I?
Santosh Kumar Gangwar.
Ma'am, Santosh Kumar Kanwar.
Yes, Santosh Kumar Gangwar. So he is the Labor Minister of India. Fine. Okay, then I told you to do one table also. How many of you have done, or even at least you have tried doing so? That is also to be done. Okay, if you have not done it, please do it, because these kind of things will enable you to think. So that is very important for the current generation, for the students now, because they don't think and they just Google it and answer. So these kind of activities where you need to think, that is very important to do. So you always get a lot of free time now, so you can sit and do it. Okay. So please, if you have not done it, do it. It is important to do. That will make you think. Fine. Okay, then further, who can do the brief up of the things that we have studied till now, or what you
Ma'am,
understood
can
from the
I?
chapter till now?
Ma'am,
Who
can I?
can do? Yes, okay, Vansh, yes, please
Ma'am,
tell.
ma'am, till now we have read about the rights of a person, daily
Okay.
wage.
Yes.
Ma'am, the laws made.
But mainly, what is the basic crux of the chapter? Means, what is the takeaway from this chapter? You can say. But till now we have not completed the chapter. But still, how much we have read? So how much? What have you got? from the chapter. What do you mean by law and social justice? Just
Ma'am,
your
that
opinion,
ma'am,
I
that
want
we
to ask.
should law should be not only be made, they should also be enforced and maintained also.
Yes, that is the main thing, that laws are merely making laws is not enough. So they should be implemented and enforced, but that is not the thing that we are seeing in the past also. So many cases are there where we have seen that still child labor is practiced in so many states. Okay, but you can say the plans have been organized by the government, by the central government in collaboration with the state government, and they are trying to eliminate that thing. But still you can say exploitation is being seen in so many places, in the factories, or where this poor and rich people are there. So discrimination, exploitation, this is there. Okay, but we should know that there are laws which protects the rights of the person from getting exploitation. Like we read that there is a right against exploitation also, that no one can force anyone to work under any kind of bondage. And then we have read that there is a no child below the age of 14 years can work under any restaurant or anywhere. So these kind of laws are there. But we are trying to understand here that everyone should try to understand that merely making laws is not enough. They should be implemented. But we are studying the examples where these laws have been violated and the rights of the persons are violated, and still the persons are yearning for their rights, for the justice, but still it is not being given. Okay, so the thing that we are going to discuss today is very important. Okay, from the competitive examination point of view also. So your questions become from here, that which gas was leaked during the Bhopal gas tragedy. So little bit we have already, I have given you the idea of this tragedy in the previous chapter also. So but in this topic you'll find out that how the government was lax in the safety measures and what went wrong. So who is responsible for this disaster? So many things that you will come to know, that what is a worker's worth, कि जो एक फैक्ट्री में एक काम कर रहा है वर्कर, उसकी वर्थ क्या होती है, मीन्स व्हाट should be the importance and value that should be given to the worker, but which is not given. Okay, so try to relate that thing with this, so that we are going to discuss. It is very important also to understand the things what went wrong. So because we have already studied it, so you'll be telling me about certain things which I'll be asking you in between. So Bhopal gas tragedy, you know, from the first, from the name only, we should come to know that it happened in Bhopal around 24 years ago, but now more years have been passed because the book is old print. So it happened in 1984. So you can calculate, I think, how much?
मैम
34 or
35th
35?
है अभी,
Yeah,
35
35
हो चुके
almost.
हैं,
Yeah. So 35
35th
years
anniversary
ago,
समझ
but
लो.
still the effect is there. So what was the name of the company? That was Union Carbide,
Union Carbide.
UC. Okay, so Union Carbide, UC, an American company, had a factory in the city in which it produced pesticides. So you must know that what was the name of the company. The name of the company was Union Carbide. It was an American company, and it was a factory in the city in which it produced pesticides. So what was this industry of? It was of pesticides. Pesticide making industry was there. It was an American company, and the name of the company was UC, that is Union Carbide. And when it happened at midnight on 2nd December 1984. This is also important day. And which was the gas that was leaked during this Bhopal gas disaster? This is very important question. You might have seen in
Methyl
your PMC
isocyanate.
also.
Methyl isocyanate.
In most of the quizzes, in the competitive examinations, this question is asked, that which gas was leaked during the Bhopal gas tragedy. It was methyl isocyanate, or we also say MIC. Okay, so started leaking. So what happened? So these are the narratives by the people who had experienced that thing themselves. They were in that situation. So what happened? Remembers Aziza Sultan. She was one of the survivor of this Bhopal gas tragedy. So she says, she narrates her story. What happened? At about 12:30 a.m., I woke to the sound of my baby coughing badly. Okay. In the half light, I saw that the room was filled with a white cloud. So that was all the gas. I heard people shouting, run, run. Then I started coughing with each breath, seeming as if I was breathing in fire. My eyes were burning. So that gas was so dangerous that it produced a burning sensation. The people were not able to breathe. They were not able to see. So many defects, you can say permanent defects, were caused by this gas. So within 3 days, more than 88,000 people were dead. So more than 8,000 people, the number was more than that also, that we have already discussed. But hundreds of thousands were maimed. Now, what do you mean by this word? Maimed, M-A-I-M-E-D. Maimed means causing any injury that makes the person permanently disabled. ठीक है, कोई ऐसी इंजरी हो जाना to any part of the body or to any organ of the internal organ of the body that makes you permanently disabled of that. Okay, that is called maimed. So most of those exposed to the poison gas came from poor working class families, of which nearly 50,000 people are today too sick to work. So this we have already studied, that the gas affected them so much, and mostly the affected persons were poor, and which is nearly 50,000 people, and still today they are not able to work because of the permanent disabilities that were caused to them by the gas leakage. So among those who survived, जिन्होंने survive किया, many developed severe respiratory disorders, eye problems, and other disorders. So children developed peculiar abnormalities. Peculiar means very strange kind of abnormalities were there, which cannot be explained by science. Okay, otherwise you can see that this gas affected the nervous system also. So that made the person mentally retarded also. So children developed peculiar abnormalities. You can see this girl in the picture, like the girl in the photo. So she is not looking normal. Okay, so something happened to her nervous system that she is not able to work normally. Okay, so these kind of things happen. So then on the next page, I'm going to read from the book. It is not in this PDF, certain part is not there. So the disaster was not an accident. Accident is what? Accident is that happened unknowingly. That is called accident. But this disaster was not an accident. Why? Because you can say the company ignored some safety measures. So UC had deliberately ignored the essential safety measures in order to cut costs. Why in order to cut costs? Because the company they always see their own profit first of all. So private companies, they want to earn more and more profit. So in drive to earn more and more profit, they always compensate, they always, you can say, compromise with the people's safety. Okay. Much before the Bhopal disaster, there had been incidents of gas leak killing a worker and injuring several. So ये ऐसा नहीं था कि ये पहली बार हुआ था भोपाल गैस ट्रेजेडी. Before that also, so many incidents had happened कि gas leak हो गई है, worker मर गई, कुछ injury हो गई. So this had happened. So but why were these kind of incidents happening that time? Okay, so it is since the beginning, so you need to think that why were these happening or what could be the cause of this. So then after this, despite the overwhelming evidence pointing to UC as responsible for the disaster. So mainly it is clear cut that who was responsible for the disaster. It was the company which did not follow the proper guidelines or which compromises with the worker safety. No safety measures were there. So that's why UC was held responsible for this, and the people had filed case also in the Supreme Court. Okay, first step by step, like affiliate system was there. So compensation had to be paid by the company. But how much was to be paid and how much did they really paid, that is also different. So who was the responsible one? Company was responsible, but the company refused to accept the responsibility. Company ने अपनी responsibility लेने से मना कर दिया that we are not responsible for this. Okay, so in the ensuing legal battle means it was fought in the court. Okay, the government represented the victims in a civil case against the UC. So it was with the it was with the people who suffered, the victims, against the company. Okay, so two parts were there. It filed a $3 billion compensation case in 1985. ठीक है, जो गवर्नमेंट ने उसको बोला कि आपको $3 billion compensation पे करनी पड़ेगी to the victims. But how much did they really pay? But the company accepted a lowly $470 million. So billion, you know, billion is bigger enough. So they had to pay $3 billion. The government said that they had to pay, but in the settlement in the court, how much they really paid, it was just $470 million. That was quite less than the amount which was required to be paid by them. Then the survivors appealed against the settlement. जो survivors थे उन्होंने फिर से they raised their voice that this is not the compensation that they wanted. So they raised against the settlement, but the Supreme Court ruled that the settlement amount would stand. So that Supreme Court ने rule कर दिया that how much they have paid, that was to be enough, and they were done with that. And moreover, the Supreme Court said that this company, the Union Carbide, will not continue its operations in Bhopal. तो उनको बोल दिया कि नहीं, you cannot continue your operations here. Then UC stopped its operations. उनके बंद हो गई company, UC बंद हो गई. But this plant was taken up by another company. That the name of that company was Dow Chemical. It is written here, you can underline. So UC stopped its operations but left behind tons of toxic chemicals. कितने सारे chemicals, because you know when there was a leakage, so then it seeped into the ground also. The chemicals, it contaminated the groundwater, the air became polluted. So these kind of contaminations were there, but the company did not take any responsibility. Moreover, the next company which came and took over, that company also denied the responsibility. They also said that they will not take the responsibility of cleaning up what the cause was done, what the damage was done by the UC. So these have seeped into the ground, contaminating water. Dow Chemical, so this is the name of the company, Dow Chemical, the company who now owns the plant. अब ये प्लांट किसके पास है? डो केमिकल के पास. refuses to take responsibility for cleanup. उन्होंने भी मना कर दिया cleaning के लिए. Then 24 years later, it is more than that, people are still fighting for justice. कि अभी तक इस केस का कुछ हुआ नहीं है. They're still fighting for justice, for safe drinking water. Still that area where this damage happened, where this disaster happened, still that area is not appropriate for living. There no fresh water is there, proper hygienic water is not there, healthcare facilities are not there, and jobs for the people poisoned by using the people who were affected, who became permanently disabled by the leakage of this gas, by inhaling this gas. They're still seeking justice and they're still seeking for jobs, but still nothing is done. So they also demand that Anderson, the UC chairman, so who was the chairman of that UC, Union Carbide Industry, that was Anderson. They also said that the UC chairman who faces criminal charges be prosecuted. Prosecuted means legal proceedings should be done against him. He should be sued, you can say. Right? So these kind of things were there. So people were fighting that time still. So, but you can say they're still seeking for justice, and this was not done. So the company mainly was responsible for this disaster. They did not follow the proper guidelines. They did not have enough safety measures, and they did not pay the compensation also. But so then you come to know that what is a worker's worth. कि India में especially the worker does not have any value. कि जो factory में काम करते हैं, there are no appropriate measures for them to work. So what should be there? And moreover, in the next paragraph also you will come to know that what is a worker's worth. Okay, and more points you will come to know in relation to with this Bhopal gas tragedy. Okay, so this was that which company took over. Then if we have to understand the very first point that comes to the mind, you know, I told you that UC was an American company. So then very first point comes कि वो अपना अमेरिका छोड़ के why they set up their plant in India. Okay, the very first question comes to the mind this only, no? That if we are to understand the events leading to Bhopal disaster, we have to ask, why did Union Carbide set up its plant in India? The very first point, America has enough area, it is much bigger than India, it has all the facilities, it has all the requirements, arrangements, everything can be done there. So why did they leave America and they came in India to set up their plant? So what is the reason behind that? So these next paragraphs will tell you the reasons for this answer, for this question. So one reason why foreign companies come to India is for cheap labor. Underline this line, very important. So the very first line, because you know that there is so much of poverty and unemployment in India. So people are ready to work even under unsafe conditions. ठीक है, अगर उनको low wages में मिलते हैं तब भी वो काम करने के लिए तैयार हो जाते हैं. So first of all, the very first reason is cheap labor. Because अगर USA में plant लगाएंगे, वहाँ पे जो workers होंगे उनको ज़्यादा पैसा वहाँ पे देना पड़ेगा in terms of dollars. Okay, and then they have to give them housing facilities also. They have to give them medical insurance also. Everything is being given. And you know, if you compare a worker in India and a worker in USA, so much of comparison is there and so many differences are there. So that's why these companies are coming to the area where there is availability of cheap labor, where people are not raising voice because people are poor here, workers are poor. They are not, if they are even, they first of all, they do not know only that they have to be given medical insurance and what kind of facilities they should be given by the company. So wages that the companies pay to workers, say in the USA, are far higher than what they have to pay to workers in poorer countries like India. ठीक है, जो वहां पे उनको wages देने हैं, that first of all they have to give in dollars, and moreover everything, because the government is very strict there. So government is always in favor of the people. Okay, so it is not like in India that the people are the, even you can say the people of India itself are protesting against the government. So it is not like that. So you can say, the first of all, the companies pay to workers are far higher in USA if you compare it with India. Then for lower pay, companies can get longer hours of work. So you know now that if the worker has to do overtime, अगर उसको overtime करना है, so for that overtime they have to be paid, and they are properly paid also in USA. But in India, this labor, you can say, they are ready to work even for longer hours, and that too even if they are not getting anything. So that is just, you can say, the fear of losing the job. So if they will deny to the company owner कि नहीं हम नहीं करेंगे रात को काम, so they can be fired. So that fear is there of losing the job, and that facing the reprisals. I told you the violent behavior of the owners कि करना है करो, नहीं करना है मत करो. Okay, so that kind of things are there. So additional expenses such as for housing facilities for workers are also fewer. कि उनको कोई proper facilities भी नहीं है India में, housing facilities. We never have seen that any worker working in industry in India has got the housing facilities also. So thus companies can save cost and earn higher profit. So this is just in the case of private companies. उनको सिर्फ अपना profit देखना है, कि उनको सिर्फ अपना काम होता चाहिए, and they are not bothered, they are not concerned about the safety of the workers. So cost cutting can also be done. So this was one of the reason in the first paragraph we came to know कि उनको cheap labor मिलती है इंडिया में. That's why this company came to India. Second thing is that cost cutting और कहाँ पे कर सकते हैं? Cost cutting can also be done by other more dangerous means. Now what is the more dangerous means? That the unsafe conditions means compromising with the safety standards that should be followed by the company. अगर वो कंपनी फॉलो नहीं करती है, so that becomes a dangerous environment. And people in India are so poor, they have to feed the family, so they are ready to work in unsafe conditions also. So there also the company is doing what? The company is cutting the cost. So in the drive for earning more profit, first of all, they are getting cheap labor, they are not giving proper facilities, and moreover, they are allowing the workers to work in unsafe conditions. That is a dangerous environment. So see what happened in the UC plant. In the UC plant, every safety device was malfunctioning or was in short supply. कि इतना ज्यादा वो कॉम्प्रोमाइज उन्होंने किया. सो दीज वर ऑल ड्रॉबैक्स ऑफ द कंपनी. सो दैट लेड टू द डिजास्टर कि उनकी कोई सेफ्टी डिवाइस भी नहीं चल रही थी, एवरीथिंग वाज मैल फंक्शनिंग और वाज इन शॉर्ट सप्लाई. Okay, between 1980 and 84, the work crew for the MSC plant was cut in half from 12 to 6 workers. कि जहाँ पे 12 लोगों का काम है, they cut the manpower to 6. वहाँ पे सिर्फ 6 लोगों ने काम किया. So the work was doubled, but still they were not getting the double wages. The period of safety training for workers was brought down from 6 months to 15 days. First of all, there was a safety training program की जो होते हैं safety department में, so they had to go for training for 6 months. वो 6 months को cut short कर दिया 15 days के लिए. Now you can imagine that how much a person can learn in 6 months. So वो 15 days में कैसे उसको compact करके compress करके उसको सिखा दोगे? So that is also a compromise on the company's part. So just to cut down the cost. Otherwise, if they had to run the training program for 6 months, so they had to bear the expenses also. They had to organize the events, they had to organize food, accommodation, everything for the workers for 6 months. So that is if cut down to 15 days. So there also the company is doing what? The company is cutting the cost just to save their money, to earn the profit. So that was also a compromisation, you can say. The post of, and moreover, more to it is still there, the post of night shift worker for the MIC plant was abolished. So you know that if they know that कितनी dangerous company है, pesticides बना रही है, इतने dangerous chemicals हैं, so there should be a night care also to look after the containers, that ki raat mein bhi ki sab system theek hai, there is no leakage, there is no mishappening, so something should be there for night also. So what happened that time, the post of night shift worker was also abolished. उन्होंने हटाई दी कि नाइट शिफ्ट में कोई भी नहीं वहां पे रहेगा, only one security guard was there. So that was also wrong. Okay, so these are all the drawbacks, you can say, of the company, that the company adopted, but this was wrong and that led to the disaster. So that these were the real things, these were the real inside things that happened, that led to the Bhopal gas tragedy. Now you read the following comparison. This is also wonderful. Just telling you the comparison कि USA में एक plant है, उसमें कैसा system है, और भोपाल का UC plant में what was there. So read the following comparison between UC's safety system in Bhopal and in its other plant in US. So क्या comparison है safety system का, just see. So what happened at West Virginia in USA? Computerized warning and monitoring systems were in place. Okay, so see, they have full digital system was there. The company was completely digitalized. Wherever if there is any leakage or if there is any mishappening or something that went wrong, so they give alarm. So that signals were there, alarms were there that start ringing. Okay, whenever is there is any mishappening or koi gas leakage ho rahi hai. And what was there? Whereas the UC plant in Bhopal relied on manual gauges and the human senses to detect gas leaks. यहाँ पे सब कुछ मैनुअल है कि इफ देर इज अ मोर देर इज फॉर एनी कंटेनर देर इज अ कैपेसिटी कि उसकी उतनी कैपेसिटी है, उससे आप ज्यादा नहीं कर सकते हो, कम भी लेस इज आल्सो डेंजरस एंड मोर इज आल्सो डेंजरस. सो इन भोपाल दे रिलाइड ऑन मैनुअल गेजेस कि उन्होंने मैन वहाँ पे कर दिया, अपॉइंट कर दिए दैट दे हैव टू लुक आफ्टर मैनुअल गेजेस कि अगर ज्यादा हो रहा है, कम हो रहा है. सो यू नो दैट computerized system is much more efficient than the manual system. Okay, so manual gauges can you can say can do the mistakes. Okay, and the human senses, moreover, see, this is a funny thing, human senses to detect gas leaks कि वहां पे कोई सेंसर नहीं, कोई सिग्नल नहीं है, सिर्फ ह्यूमंस है. अगर उनको सेंस हो रहा है कि हाँ गैस लीक हो रही है, so then they start the hurrying around here and there, and then they have to do after the looking part what is there, what is and where is the mishappening, that also need to be seen. So if such big containers are there, वहाँ पे आप लोगों को लगा रहे हो कि अगर वो स्मेल करेंगे गैस लीक को, उसके बाद मैनुअल गेजेस लगाए हैं, so it is, you can say, so much of time consuming. And if you compare this system with the automatic system that happens on its own कि अपने आप वो डिटेक्ट कर लेता है, अपने आप अगर एक लेवल डेंजरस है तो नेक्स्ट लेवल स्टॉप्स ऑटोमेटिकली. Okay, so this kind of comparison was there. USA में computerized warning system रख दिए, monitoring systems रख दिए, but in Bhopal everything was relied on manual gauges and the human senses to detect gas leaks. At the West Virginia plant, moreover, emergency evacuation plans were in place. So emergency exits, you know, you might have seen also कि planes में भी होते हैं, buses में भी होते हैं, emergency exits होते हैं. Okay, but here in Bhopal there were non-existent. No emergency evacuations were there, but it was very well arranged in US plant. So these kind of comparisons that will tell you that why were they compromised. Okay, so now the thing is why. The question comes that the question that comes to our mind is why this happened. That why is there is so much of differences in US plant and in Bhopal. So why the government is compromising, why the company is compromising with all this. Okay, so that I told you, cheap labor is available, and moreover they want to cut down the cost in every thing in which they can, just to earn the profit. But that should not be there. mainly to compromise with the manpower, to compromise with the safety standards, that is not right. So why are there such sharp differences in safety standards across countries? And even after the disaster happened, why was the compensation to the victim so low? Okay, first of all, कि safety standard के साथ compromise किया. After that, then guidelines were not followed. Then the manpower was reduced to 6. जहाँ पे 12 चाहिए वहाँ पे 6 कर दिए. Training system was reduced to 15 days from 6 months. Okay, so these kind of things were there. So then moreover, any kind of disaster happens, उसके बाद compensation जो दी उन्होंने वो भी बहुत कम दी. So one part of the answer lies in what is perceived as the worth of an Indian worker. ठीक है कि एक इंडियन वर्कर की क्या वर्थ है. सो हियर इट हमें यहाँ पे ये पता लगता है कि ये सब जो हो रहा है दैट इज टेलिंग कि इंडियन वर्कर की कोई वर्थ ही नहीं है इन द गवर्नमेंट आईज, यू कैन से. So okay, we can perceive that what is the worth of an Indian worker. One worker can easily replace another. उनको ये लगता है कि ठीक है भाई अगर एक वर्कर नहीं काम कर रहा है तो another can be doing that work. So one worker can easily replace another. Since there is so much unemployment, the main reason behind this is only this. Because otherwise, if there is no unemployment and if there is proper you can say the work options are there, so then the people will also fight for their safety measures. We know we will not work under these unsafe measures, unsafe conditions में हम नहीं work करेंगे. But people who are poor, so they are, you can say, they are compromising. Okay, they are ready to work, that is also wrong on their part. ठीक है, अगर वो काम कर रहे हैं वो भी गलत कर रहे हैं. So both are wrong here. People are also wrong, government is also wrong, company is also wrong. Since there is so much unemployment, there are many workers who are willing to work in unsafe conditions in return for a wage. ठीक है, उनको अपने पैसे से मतलब है तो फिर भी काम करने के लिए वो तैयार हो जाते हैं. सो मेकिंग यूज ऑफ द वर्कर्स वल्नरेबिलिटी, एम्प्लॉयर्स इग्नोर सेफ्टी इन वर्क प्लेसेस. ठीक है, अब कंपनी ओनर्स को पता है कि वर्कर्स के पास और कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है, दे कैन नॉट गो एनीवेयर, दे विल जस्ट वर्क okay under any unsafe conditions. So that's why, because employers ko hai ki workers are ready to work, so then they are also easy with it. So employers ignore safety in workplaces, so that's why employers, they do not care about the safety measures. Thus even so many years, you can say, okay, just last few lines, 3 minutes are there. सो मेकिंग यूज, ठीक है. सो इसमें ये पता लगता है कि वर्कर्स, दे आर रेडी टू वर्क इन एनी काइंड ऑफ अनसेफ एनवायरनमेंट बिकॉज द एम्प्लॉयर्स नो दैट द पीपल दे विल वर्क. उनके पास कोई और ऑप्शन नहीं है, वो कहीं जाएंगे नहीं, बिकॉज दे नो दैट देयर इज पॉवर्टी, अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट इज देयर, कि अगर वो छोड़ के जाएंगे तो देयर विल बी इजी अवेलेबिलिटी ऑफ अदर वर्कर्स ऑल्सो. सो दैट्स व्हाई एम्प्लॉयर्स इग्नोर सेफ्टी इन वर्क प्लेसेस. Thus, even so many years after the Bhopal gas tragedy, there are regular reports of accidents in construction sites. कि ऐसा नहीं है कि देखो ना, it happens कि कोई, if there is a so much big disaster that has happened in the past, so the company, the government, the people, they should be more alert regarding these kind of things. But even after that Bhopal gas tragedy, regular reports of accidents are there in construction sites. Fine. So the last lines tell you this only, that even so many years after the Bhopal gas tragedy, there are regular reports of accidents in construction sites, mines, factories, due to the callous attitude of the employers. What is callous now? Anyone?
Ma'am,
Lazy.
Careless, yes. Careless behavior, violent behavior, rude behavior, all this come under careless attitude. Okay? First of all, they don't care. And even if any accident is happening, then also they show their attitude. They are rude. They don't take up the responsibility. Because they know that first of all they knew, the employer, the people who were working there, they knew that we are working under unsafe conditions, so they were only agree to work under those conditions. So that's why they show that it is not our responsibility. but it is there, they need to understand that. So you can say that this is